Alright, I'm back. It's considerably later. And, yeah, let's get on with the review. We're going to start off with Alien here. He's in this ball form. Hope I don't screw up my camera. Close. See the Aqua symbol there? Obviously he's Aqua, he's freaking blue. There's his, Bakugan port. Although it's not on his arms, like in the show for some reason. So yeah, there's Aqua's Alien. Let's pop them open on the cards, which I'm going to go over later. Ready? Oh man, that's so cool. Alright, Alien open. He's got a few mechanical, not mechanical. He's got a few manual parts here. Pop down the feet. And open these weird things on the sides of his arms. Like that. They look kind of like wings. Let's see, next to you. More spikes. Next you'll pull out the claw things. And there you go. Alien in Bakugan form. He has a G power of 760. If you watched the last video, you'll know that I already used the DNA code on the back. So, no stuff for you with that, at least. Alright, next. Subterra Ball Cannon. This is awesome. Just watch. That is so cool. Alright, he's got 3 manual parts. He's got these claws on the back of his arms. And his neck, right there at the base of his head. There we go, this bolt cannon. The G power of 780. DNA code on the back here does not work. I've already entered it. Finally, my favorite out of the bunch, darkest. Well, you'll see. It is Darkest Meta Dragonoid. Now, before we go over his G power, I want to go over his manual parts, because he's got typical standard Dragonoid fare, or at least from what I've seen. Flip out the feet from underneath. Yep. Pop out the horns. There you go. Now, he's got a special little gimmick on him, where his G power, whenever you stand him, changes. It's like on a wheel. See the gear, like right here, on him. That's what powers his gimmick, what makes things fit. So let's go over his G powers. He's got 600 here. The 700, 750, 800, 1000, and 1100. Ooh! There's 1100 that time. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I just wanted to talk for a minute about actually how I was planning on buying this. Because, going by show terms, I wanted to get a Darkest, Subterra, and Ventus, so that way I could have one of the triangles of the hexagonal circle, which they used a lot in the first season of the show, which is like the best season ever. Original's always best. But anyway, I wanted to get that. I think it had like a Ventus Meta Dragonoid, a Subterra Bowl Cannon, and a Darkest Raisinoid. Like, you know, the main bad guys, Bakugan, or whatever it is. So yeah. I wanted to get that, but the only places where I could find that, just way too dang expensive. There we go. And so, yeah, I'm probably going to have to get that through, like, Baku Solo or a Bakugan Mechtagon combination set or something. I don't know. There we go. All rolled up into their balls. Alright, now let's go over the cards here. These are going over the gate cards. Silver first. We've got Cliff, which shows Subterra Boulderon on there. It has no special text like most silver gates. Has for Pyrus and Aquas, it gives a plus 50 G power. Subterra and Ventus get a 150. Chaos and Darkest get a 100. Copper, Fire Switch. I have no clue what that is. It's Pyrus, whatever it is. Gives a plus 170 to Pyrus, plus 150 to Aquas, plus 10 to Subterra, plus 100 to Ventus, plus 80 to Darkest, and plus 0 to Ventus. You want to play a Ventus on this card. Here's why. Bakugan have their printed G power swapped at the start of the battle. Good trap card. Final gate card, Gold, Flash Ingram. I need a Flash Ingram. I'm going to get one with my next set. I didn't know it. Let's see, it gives a plus 40 to Pyrus, plus 100 to Aquas, plus 60 to Subterra, plus 120 to Chaos. Play a Chaos Flash Ingram on here. Plus 80 to Darkest, and a plus 20 to Ventus. Players with a Flash Ingram may move up to 2 support pieces not at this battle to their owner's use pile. Great way to disable your opponent, at least for a few rounds. Now we're going on to the ability cards, starting with the red, Free Shot. Shows Pyrus Avior and Aqua's cracking away on there. Says, play before you roll. Flip a coin. If heads, place your Bakugan on a gate card instead of roll. Huh. Interesting. Let's see, next, blue, quick power-up, showing a Pyrus Bull Cannon. Says, play during a battle, add G power based on the attribute. Pyrus gets plus 50 for Pyrus. Aquas, Subterra, Chaos, and Darkest are not affected by this card. Ventus gets a plus 90. So that's good. That's good. You want to use a Ventus with that card. And finally, green, Healing Relic, showing Darkest Heridian and Chaos Wolfurio duking it out. Says, play after you lose a battle with a Chaos. Move 1 gear or Mechtagon, 1, not 2, but 1, from your used pile to your unused pile. You take the next turn. So it sounds like I've got some pretty formidable cards there, huh? I would like an expert to tell me if I've got, like, some really good cards or not. You know, out of all of them, none of them really help Darkest, which kind of sucks, since I have a Darkest Bakugan. But that's probably for the best. Probably for the best, seeing as, you know, he can go up to 1100 Gs, if you get lucky. Yeah. It's like a... So it's like a 1 in 6 chance that you're going to get 11,000, I believe. So yeah, that was all. I mean, they did come with a rule book, but by now we all know the rules. I'm not going to go over it. So, yeah. That's all for this review. That was my first BakuTrinity set, including Darkest Meta Dragonoid, Subterra Bull Cannon, and Aqua's Talion, also including 3 gate cards, 3 ability cards, and a rulebook. I am QWERTY Order 66, and that was my first impression of Bakugan. Uh, in all, I could actually recommend it. You know, I mean, if you're not into it already, get into it. I mean, the show's awesome. The game looks pretty fun. I haven't played it. I've only seen people play it. Well, they watched. But yeah, I mean, in all, it's pretty cool. And even if you don't play the game, it's still pretty fun to have these, you know, because they're fun to pop open and put back into their ball forms, you know, but it's pretty fun. So yeah, that's my first impression. From now on, I will unbox these off camera and put in the codes off camera. That way none of you get them. So yeah, uh, rate, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. I'm QWERTY, that was my Bakugan. You are, whoever you are. Later.